a person-to-person, belly-to-belly business. It's all about relationships. It's about that distributor getting in front of somebody and telling them about the opportunity, telling them about the products, but more importantly, listening. Hearing what people have to say, where they're coming from, and then crafting that message about what you have to offer in such a way that it is compelling and it meets the needs of that person, meeting them where they are. Social media gives us that opportunity on a global scale. And it's the great leveler, because now, it used to be that small companies grew at a certain pace and large companies had a much bigger reach. Why? Geography. Guess what? Social media eliminates geography. As a new company, that's pretty exciting. As a big company, that's pretty exciting. So let's get into this and talk about what this is and how you can put it into place for your business. Because at this point in time, social media and having a social media plan for your company is no longer optional. Okay? I've had huge companies, global companies in our industry who have retained me to create social media strategy. And I've literally sat in meetings with companies that said to me, we don't really want to do this, but we know we don't have a choice anymore. True story. So you guys are in a much better position because you're going to start this right. You don't have culture to change. So what is social media? Let's take a step back. When I'm talking about social media, I'm simply talking about online tools that let us talk to each other through the internet, okay? We call this two-way conversation Web 2.0. You might have heard of Web 1.0. That was when everybody put up the corporate website and said, this is who we are. Well, Web 2.0 lets people talk back. And this is exciting for us as direct sellers because now we know where people are coming from. Do you ever wish you could be a fly on the wall and listen to what your customers were saying or what your distributors were saying about you and your brand? Well, guess what? Now you can be. And that's pretty exciting. So we can find people who are looking for what we have to offer. People share a lot on social networks. By simply paying attention and teaching your distributors how to do the same, you can find people who already need what you have to offer. You can also respond quickly. If somebody says, I've got this need, you're meeting them at the point of need and providing a solution. And then finally, people who are looking, there are people out there right now who are looking for your opportunity. Would you like to meet them? If you're online, you can. And that's what's so cool about this. So why? Why social media? First of all, how many people have heard of Generation Y? How many people know why Generation Y is the most important thing you need to think about right now? There are industry statistics that say that the majority of director-level people, those top distributors in your organization, started the business in their 20s. So if you're in it, how many of you are in it for the long haul? How many of you have companies that are going to be around for 30, 40, 50 years? I better see every hand in this room up, please. If so, you can't just be thinking about who's in your field today. You need to be thinking about your field 10, 20, 30 years out. So you must be attractive to Generation Y. And how does Generation Y communicate? They're texting, they're chatting and IMing. My 7-year-old just discovered that on his Nintendo thing, I don't even know what it's called, the little one, DS, thank you, that he can talk to his friend if they both have it on at the same time. Now they're like planning the times that they're on so they can chat. He's 7. This is your future distributor, friends. Right? So you must be attractive to them and be prepared to support them in the ways that they are used to communicating. What I like to say is telling a Generation Y that they can't use social media tools to communicate about their business is like telling somebody 20 years ago that they're not allowed to use the telephone to market their business, right?